back to another YouTube video. If you are new here, hello, my name is Emily. Today is very exciting because I've been working on a restock for a little while now, and it's a special themed restock. This restock is going to be Disney villain themed. If you guys know me, I absolutely love Disney. So I really wanted to do a cool twist on a slime restock. So I knew going Disney villains had to be the way because who does not like villains? They're actually amazing. As well as, I worked so hard on this restock, so your guys' support and everything means the world to me. It would also mean so much to me if you could hit that subscribe button, and if you also hit that notification bell, it will notify you every time I upload a video. If you could comment down below, tell me which slime is your favorite from this video, that would be amazing, so then I can see what your guys' favorites are. As well, if you could hit that like button, it would be amazing. If you're excited for this, keep watching. As well as tomorrow I will be posting my part 2 of Rotoms. Now you know what time it is.
Welcome to the Sharktank. Happy Valentine's Day from the Mako Slimery. Today's shoutouts, we have Michaela Tabor and Austin Yang. You want to be shouted out like this, make sure you comment hashtag Sharktank and subscribe to our channel once you've done that.
Before we get started, I just wanted to talk about this restock a little bit. I am super excited for this Disney Villains restock. I am so proud of myself, and I feel like all these slimes are amazing and unique in their own ways. I highly recommend grabbing from this restock because I don't think I'll be doing another themed restock like this one specifically. So if you really like Disney Villains, I highly recommend it. As well as these are 6-ounce slimes, and they are in unbreakable containers, very sturdy, and they are absolutely amazing. As well as these are all slime-proof labels, which means if you have slime on the side of them, they will not peel off any labels or disorientate them in any kind of way. I do put the bags of glitters on the side because these could be irritable for people that have sensitive hands. So I do not recommend putting in any kind of glitters unless you're okay with them being pokey inside your slime. These slimes will range from a variety of prices, which I highly recommend checking in the link down below on my Etsy shop will be posted. Now, let's get into the slime. Let's start off with my favorite villain. This is themed after Maleficent. The quote on this label says, "Me, the mistress of all evil." This comes with a baggie of little tiny Maleficent glitters, and I put them on the side and all these glitters on the side because too sensitive hands, they may hurt your hands, so you have the option of putting these in on the side. These are very beautiful dark green color, and this slime is actually a jelly slime mixed with a butter fluffy slime. The butter fluff is actually just beautiful and so soft and silky. It fluffs up so easily and feels incredible on your hands. On the other hand, the jelly slime is actually super dark and green, and it's very beautiful. I tried to resemble the fire as much as I could. This may mix in transit just because of the two textures, but I hope not. This is very beautiful to mix in, and I love when you squish it down and you're able to see the jelly slime rise up to the top. This is actually scented completely different because I am so weird, and because these are villain slimes, I didn't feel the need to have to color a slime a scent. So like this isn't green apple or anything. I felt the need to make it banana cream pie. The reason being is because Maleficent is my favorite Disney villain, meaning I'm going to put my favorite scent to it, and my favorite scent is banana cream pie. I absolutely love the scent, and when mixed in, this is a super sizzly and fluffy slime. It's quite dense, and it's very good for beginners because it doesn't stick to you, and it's easily stretchable and gives great bubble pops. I find it an all-around great slime, and when mixed it stays to a lighter green color. This inflates really easy, and I love the sizzles it gives. next up is Hades. Who does not like Hades? The label says, name is Hades, Lord of the Dead. Hi, how you doing? Now, Hades is amazing because he's a great villain and just is always sarcastic. I knew I had to make a wonderful slime for him. So included is a little baggie of little diamonds that are clear, dark blue sparkles with dark blue bingsu beads and iridescent bingsu beads. So this is a hybrid slime, and the base of it is a clear slime tinted lightly blue and sparkled to the nines with an icy / cloud hybrid on the top. Squishing this in the clear slime feels absolutely incredible and feels just amazing when that clear slime pushes up. Now, the cloud slime or the hybrid slime on the top kind of is a darker color, so it actually dyes into the clear slime. I know you can't really see it in this footage, but it's like an ombre effect of dark blue to light blue, and I absolutely love it. I find the best way to do this is actually putting the base of your slime on your table and then sprinkling as many little extra stuff on it as you want. I typically don't use a lot, but I provide a lot of little glitters and stuff. When you mix this in, it actually just adds that little crunch to it, because without those beads or the bingsu beads in there, it's nice and soft and velvety, but once those are added in, it gives that little crunch. And because of this hybrid texture, it is absolutely beautiful and it is so fun to play with. This will inflate a lot just because of the cloud slime on the top and the clear slime on the bottom. When inflating this, it might get a little tacky just because there is a cloud slime on the top. But when you leave it sitting, it turns into a beautiful jelly slime. This color turns to a very light blue, and I love how it looks, and I think I resembled Hades pretty well considering he is the Lord of the Darkness. I absolutely love this fluffy, squishy, crunchy hybrid slime. I highly recommend this one. This is like my favorite texture out of the group of them, so I mean, you better get this one, because if you're planning on purchasing, this is just, oh, it's a beauty. Before you skip to the next slide, I realized I did not say the scent. This is actually blue cotton candy mixed with watermelon, so it gives it a nice little juicy scent. I absolutely love the scent, and it is amazing. This is Ursula. The label says Poor Unfortunate Souls, which we all know is a great song. This is a clear slime that is scented like rainbow sherbet, and it has that really cool pigment changing color to it. It is like the ultraviolet color, but not quite. It is deeper and darker. And this is loaded with sparkles in it and comes with a bag of little Ursula glitters as well as nice purpley sparkles. And like I said before, I put them on the side so you can add as much of these as you want, because I highly do not recommend putting them in if you have sensitive hands. This is a nice, thick, juicy, clear slime. I absolutely love the way it looks because when you first pokes, absolutely all the glitters just come up from the bottom. And this actually does have fishbowl beads, because why would we ever do Ursula without fishbowl beads? So it is not a full fishbowl bead slime. I just added an accent of them on the bottom, which makes the slime crunchy when you stretch it. There's no fallout due to the amount of beads. There's not too many of them, but it gives this slime like a little, like a little extra that I just love it. I love Ursula. I mean, I feel like this purple matches Ursula perfectly, and it is so stretchy, and this clear slime, once you actually stretch it, it gives more of a purple metallic color to it. It's beautiful and so satisfying to look at, and because of that ultraviolet color it gives in the light, it kind of turns to like a maroon color darkness. It is very beautiful, and I think this slime would be Ursula approved. So you know what? I absolutely love this one too. I'm gonna say that to every slime because I am very proud of myself for this restock. So you're gonna hear me say I absolutely love it every time. But yes, this slime is super crunchy and stretchy, and this is a great clear slime. I just adore the color of it and that little crunch those fishbowl beads give. This is the Oogie Boogie Man. The slime label says, well, 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 what have we here? With a nice, crazy green colored moon. This actually comes with glitters as well as the Oogie Boogie Man on the side. And like I said, put these in if you don't mind that kind of texture. Otherwise, they're kind of sensitive for hands. And it comes with a whole bag of loaded rainbow sprinkles. The reason why I put rainbow sprinkles was because inside the Oogie Boogie Man is a whole bunch of bugs and colorful bugs he has, and I wanted to I was like, how do I do this? So I was like, you know what, rainbow sprinkles would resemble that so well. So I'm just going to play with the base a little bit first to show you just oh, it's so green. The video shows no part of the green. I will post a photo here. This green is so neon and vibrant. It almost looks glow in the dark, but it is not. It just is that vibrant. This is actually a jelly slime. It is scented like Mountain Dew. I could not could this not be any better? The scent describes the slime so well in neon green. I had to. Because this is a jelly slime, it inflates so easily and is very stretchable. It gives great sizzles and bubble pops. And what I recommend doing first is putting in those sparkles and the Oogie Boogie Man glitters in first, getting a texture base. Because of the amount of sprinkles, it could change the texture of your slime, so I highly recommend you playing with it first and seeing how you like it. So what I'm going to do here is, because Oogie Boogie Man is filled with those bugs, I'm going to just kind of make it into a ball. I don't know why, I just thought that this would be pretty fun. And then circle it up so then there's no sprinkle showing, and then you can mash it up any way you want. This is super fun slime, and I actually love the Oogie Boogie Man and his songs. They are my favorite. Other than Maleficent, he is actually my second favorite villain, and I actually have him tattooed on my sleeve, so shows you how much I love him. I love the scent of this slime. It smells exactly like Mountain Dew. This is a very juicy jelly slime, so it's so fun to play with and stretches a lot, but this will inflate a ton. So I highly recommend this one as well. And the neon color to this, like I said, the video doesn't even show it. This is absolutely beautiful, and I love the look of this slime. This is Gaston. So this is actually Gaston's brew. And the quote on this says, "No one says no to Gaston." This comes with a bag of some fishbowl beads and some apple fimo slices, as well on the side is a topping for this. I don't know if you guys have ever tried Gaston's brew, but he actually has a brew in Disney, and it's apple scented, and it's so good. It's like appley and vanilla. That's why there's apple fimo slices. So the best way I did this is a hybrid. So this is like an icy slime on the top, and you can put this little 2.5 ounce on the top of it, so it kind of looks like a foam for your beer, but this is a Gaston's brew. So this is scented so cool. The top of this is scented of like pure creamy vanilla, and the base of it is a clear slime actually, but colored super uniquely. It is scented as like 7-Up, apples, and warm vanilla. Together this smells amazing and bubbly. And what does bubbly smell like? I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to find out. So pushing all this slime in is so fun, and I would have to say this is the slime that inflates the most. Because of these two textures mixed in between, I don't know why, but they're just so puffy, and it doesn't take any effort to inflate this and make this fluffy. They are two completely different textures. I highly recommend putting these sprinkles in after, and the fishbowl beads after you play with it to see if you want to. The fishbowls are supposed to represent the bubbles in, brew and stuff. I know there's not really bubbles in it, but, that's my mind. This is such a good crunchy slime for being like a hybrid. It's totally different because when you let this sit, it's not a jelly slime. It's like a jelly icy hybrid, and it stretches so well and gets so fluffy. It is one of my favorite textures from this restock, just because how easy it is to play with and the smell of it. I absolutely love how Gaston's brew went, and I couldn't do this without it. I highly recommend if you guys ever find Gaston's brew or to make it at home. It is just a delicious drink. It's amazing. I find it way better than butterbeer, so Gaston is totally underrated in my opinion, and that's why you gotta support him and try this slime out because it will redeem him. It is an amazing fluffy hybrid slime. This is Scar themed. This is called Long Live the King. It comes with a baggie of little beads. I think they were about, I tried to get an African themed bead, as well as little Scar glitters and a bone. The reason I chose a bone was to represent his boneyard. And I had a couple ways I wanted to do this slime, but I was either going to do a boneyard or the color themed of him. This is actually a Crunch Bomb slime, and the scent of it is totally different. I couldn't make a fruity scent for Scar because he's so manly. So the scent is actually red currant cream, honey, and shea. It is beautiful, and it's not super strong, but it does have that accent there. So this Crunch Bomb slime actually has a variety of those beads in different colors, so I tried to match his skin tone as well as the neon green. At first I did not have this base colored any color, it was just the clear, but I thought it needed a little more green considering his eyes, and I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna make this a little more green, and I'm glad I did because the base is just amazing, and these beads make this so fun too because it's not a normal Crunch Bomb slime just because they have those different unique beads in them. I just love it. It looks beautiful, and I think I did Scar pretty well. I knew I couldn't mess this up because my sister's favorite Disney villain is Scar, and she absolutely just dies for the Lion King, and I knew she was going to be judging me on this, so I hope I did well. I really love Crunch Bomb slimes, but I do not recommend them if you have sensitive hands because these beads are quite hard. But if you do like them, oh my gosh, do they make amazing sounds, and they are just perfect to squish because they feel so unique, and I am so addicted to Crunch Bomb slimes. This is the Evil Queen. This is a DIY clay slime and comes with a baggie of red sparkly glitters, green glitters, and poison apple Fimo slices. The label says, "Go on, have a bite." This is a hybrid slime as well, so the base of it is a nice metallic pigment powder green, and the top is a super soft butter slime. So the clay piece is actually the poison apple, and it is actually beautiful looking. It has the green sparkles on the top, but let's talk about the base first. The base of this is scented like a poison apple, so I mean it's a variety of scents, but honestly this is what a poison apple would smell like. And then the butter slime is scented with sweet potatoes and brown sugar, as well as the poison apple scent. Now don't get this mixed up with a savory scent. It is very sweet still, and it's sweet but calming. It definitely has like a cinnamon to it, and it's absolutely beautiful to mix in with the two greens. I highly recommend playing with the base first before you mix in the clay piece, so you can get a variety of different textures while you're mixing it in. When mixed in, it's a very nice fluffy slime. It's more on the thicker side, and this is very good for beginner slime. This one does not stick whatsoever, and it's a great little mix-in to add. When adding the clay piece, it will get thicker, so just be aware of that. The clay I used is a thick clay, and if it does become hard, you can just add a little bit of hot water to it until it gets a little more stretchier. Just because I wanted to make a thicker kind of texture, because I know some people really do not like sticky slimes, so I tried to make one on that kind of side. I think mixing this in is super fun, and what I did was put the base on the table first and then put my clay piece on the top and then sprinkle that whole bag on the top, and it looks absolutely beautiful, and squishing it in was crazy looking. Because this was freshly made, I obviously have some paint left over on it, so just ignore that and just made it. The color of the paint mixed in with the slime does not change it too much. It almost turns it into like a deeper, darker green, but it is amazing as well. This slime is actually great for table play, and you could honestly just have really hot hands and it would be great for it as well. This slime is based off of Dr. Facilier. Now, the clay piece I made is actually a voodoo doll, and the base of this is like a thick, well, it's not really thick, it's just like a glossy slime, and the label is a voodoo doll, and it says, "I got friends on the other side." I made sure that I made this voodoo doll really well. It comes with a baggie of purple sparkles as well as little purple Dr. Faciliers, and I'll show a better picture. This is actually scented like cake batter ice cream. So the cake batter ice cream scent isn't super strong, so it's good and relaxing. And yeah, this is my clay voodoo doll. They're all so cute, honestly, and I highly recommend playing with the base first. So what I'm going to do is add in just all of the glitter on the top because I love it. It looks so beautiful. The base is so cool and unique because of the purple color it actually is. The base of the slime is super stretchy and clicky just because of that kind of texture. It almost feels like a clear slime, but it's not. It's just so glossy and beautiful. Like I said, it's not super thick because I didn't want to make it too thick because of the clay piece. It smells absolutely delicious, and I love the color of purple it is. I think it's absolutely beautiful. When you're adding in the clay piece, I tried to make the voodoo doll be like sitting because that's how I did it, but it obviously, when putting them in the container, they don't stay that way. So I made him sit into the slime, which I thought was adorable, and I'm just going to squish his head because he's a voodoo doll, and I think that's, ironic. Anyway, squishing the slime in is really easy just because of the base texture. It mixes in super well, and because it is a thicker clay, it makes the slime thicker. It makes it into definitely a clay slime because there is a lot of clay that you can add in. This also turns the color into a lighter purple and still smells amazing. This is one of my favorite slimes just because of the voodoo doll, and after mixing it in, it's still clicky and crunchy, as well as it still gives bubble pops. Feels super soft in your hands. I highly recommend getting this one if you like DIY clay slimes, just because that voodoo doll is adorable. This slime is actually based off of Cruella De Vil. I think the label is just so freaking adorable, and the base of this is actually like a microfoam slime. What I ended up doing is I hand painted black microfoam beads, and then there's the white ones. Also mixed in are little chunks of like black foam squares as well as black foam circles. And it comes with a packet of mixed glitters between like iridescent and black with white. It is absolutely adorable. This also has some silver Binksu beads in it because I know she's so extra, so I needed to make it a little bit extra. The slime is scented like vanilla and chocolate chip cookie. I wish I could have scented this as Oreo, but I do not have an Oreo scent. So this is actually a white school glue base, and it's not clear. Because of that, the base of it is just a little bit of a gray tone, which I feel matches her aesthetic so well. This slime is so crunchy, and I really packed this slime full of microfoams because I haven't made a slime like that yet too much. It doesn't have any fallout, but it isn't overly stretchy. That's just because I feel like it's better on your hands. Like, it's a different type of texture. So like you can form this one kind of like those foam ball, I don't even know what they are, but it's super fun and it's really easy to play with handheld, and there is no stickiness whatsoever. I feel like this slime is very beautiful and it is very light and airy. So if you like light slimes, this one is for you because there's not much weight to it, so it's not heavy on your fingers and it is not hard to stretch. It just can't be stretched very fast just due to the amount of microfoam in this. But that's what makes it so fun, is how full and packed this slime is. It's so unique. The microphones don't even hurt your hands at all. They feel so soft and they make the best pops. This is a DIY clay slime. The label says, "That's enough, off with their heads." And I think it's amazing and adorable and fits the theme so well. This comes with a DIY hand-painted clay soldier. This is Queen of Hearts, and I actually remade this slime completely due to the clay as well as the base. So it's a new and improved texture. I had this completely done, but I didn't like the end result, so I changed it all. So it comes with a packet of just red, very pretty themed glitters to put into the slime, as well as little Queen of Heart glitters, which are adorable. Like I said, I recommend putting those in as long as you do not have sensitive hands. The base of the slime is actually like a hybrid texture. It is so unique. The bottom of it is a red pigmented slime with a little pink undertone to it. It is incredibly beautiful. And then on the top of it is actually a butter snow fizz, and it's made with a clear base, which makes it super sizzly. This is topped off with red heart glitters, and when mixed in, it is so just a perfect texture just right here without my clay piece. I absolutely love the look of it, and it is so soft because of that clay. I'm so glad I ended up switching the clay because this clay is way more soft on your hands and it is much easier to stretch. This is scented so uniquely because it's scented like clawsberries and cream with tassberry scent, which tassberry scent is like a strawberry banana. And it's just scented so delicately that it's just beautiful. I love the tone of this slime. It's like a light red color. And the best part about it is going to be mixing in the clay piece. What I'm going to do is actually play with this base first, and then I will add in the clay, just because it changes your texture and you'd rather try different textures while you can versus just mixing it in all at the start. So what I did was I just put it on the table and laid it flat and then put all my glitters, and then I'm going to put this cute little card soldier that are all hand painted by me, and at the bottom there is a whole bunch of little heart glitters of this container. I absolutely love the look of it. It is beautiful. And like I said, I'm so glad I changed the clay because look how soft and squishy it is. I absolutely love mixing this in just because it is a white. When the white is mixed in with the red, it makes a super beautiful, like dark pink color. It is beautiful and smells delicious. It is also really fun to mix in because as soon as you add in this clay piece, it turns to a really like beautiful clay butter texture of a snow fizz. It has so many different textures in it, so like a clear slime, the snow fizz, the creamy clay piece. It is amazing and I really highly recommend this one. And because they are all hand painted, I didn't make too many of these. And yeah, I would suggest getting to it fast because this is just a beautiful texture. This is Captain Hook. This is a DIY clay slime as well, and it comes with a bag of just pink themed glitters that even have little Captain Hooks on it. And the label says, "I'll get you for this pan if it's the last thing I do." And the clay piece is actually a clay hook, and on the top is dusted with different types of pigment powder to kind of look like an old hook. And I love the clay that I used for this because it is super soft and mixes in so well. So the base of this is like a thick and glossy foam slime, so it has many different types of foam as well as different sizes for them. The base is so glossy and mixed in is just a beautiful bubbly pink because Captain Hook has a lot of pink to him. This is scented with mango tango, cocoa butter, and strawberry. It is so nice and not overly strong, so it is a great calming scent. I highly recommend trying the base before you mix in the clay. I find that this texture is great and gives good bubble pops because of the glossy base. It gives those crazy bubble pops. I really like playing with the slime, but my favorite part is always mixing in the clay. I find the best way to do this is lay your slime flat like this and then put your baggie of glitters on your slime. So if you can see, I included lots of glitters, lots of pink themed glitters, as well as those little Captain Hook glitters, and they are beautiful. I absolutely love them, and they're all hand done by me. I find the hook is just adorable, and I love the look of them. I love mixing this hook in because, like I said, it's a super uber duper soft clay piece, and it mixes in so easily and is so squishy. It actually makes the slime so much better for me because it adds that creaminess to a foam slime that I haven't really seen before, and it's super exciting to feel this because it is an amazing kind of foam slime. It still gives bubble pops, but it's so creamy at the same time, and I highly recommend this. It is amazing to mix in and so fun to play with. I'm not sure why my camera did not record this. I obviously didn't hit record, but this is actually Chernabog. I will post a video of the top of it. Essentially what it is a black butter slime as the base that is scented like spiced appleberry and 7-Up. It's a super delicious scent and it is beautiful. The black doesn't leave a residue at all. And the top is topped off with a little piece of clay that is like a dark purple to blue, and it has like a dust of pigment on it, and the eyes are neon yellow with a pigment glow to it of glow-in-the-dark yellow. This is so fun, but I highly recommend trying the glow-in-the-dark before you play with it, because as soon as you mix it in, it will go away. This is a super fluffy and airy butter slime, but because I lost the footage, I can't really say much else about it. I wanted to thank all you guys for all your crazy, massive support. You guys always seem to make me smile and make me feel incredible. I am very excited for this restock. It is absolutely my favorite one. My next restock will be in quite some time because I actually have to order new containers, and I'm really excited for my next one. But like I said, if you're planning on buying from me ever, I would recommend doing it now just because I don't know when my next restock will be. As always, if you like slime content, it would mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button. If you could leave a comment down below and tell me what your favorite slime from this restock is. And if you could hit that like button, it would mean incredible, thoughtful things to me. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.